Hello everyone, Cybe here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4, which is going to be the first part with my new video card that I just installed, the GTX 1070, and boy, I have a story about that for you guys, because trying to install this graphics card actually almost made me replace my motherboard, for God's sakes. This is a good long story for that, but first things first, I did some off-video grinding. I am up to level 10 now, and decided to do some armor work to improve my armor. Since I realized during my off-time recording, I did have some hard time battling against groups of people, which I ended up dying a couple times off camera. So I decided to improve my armor. And also at the same time, improve my sniper rifle to deal more damage, and also to improve the power of my shotgun. I really hope I get a better shotgun. As far as I remember from out there, you get a more powerful weapons as more as you level up. That's the reason why I took the off camera, just to level up to level 10. I'm actually pretty close to level 11. Because at the end of the last part, I just leveled up to, I think level 9. I'm not 100% sure.
Dad says not to talk.
But where we last left off, we're gonna go back to the Valentine Detective Agency because we just finished rescuing Valentine. And we're gonna find out where our little boy is. So let's do that right now. And also with the new addition to the video card, I actually able to set all the Fallout 4 settings to the max at my resolution of 1080p. And I'm also recording using the GPU instead of my CPU. So hopefully that should smooth out a lot of gameplay issues. Hopefully be a better quality for you guys too. Let me know in the comments if you see any like noticeable differences in video quality. Because that's really a big priority for me.
Nick?
Hmm?
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
Agreed.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
It's all good, girl. What about my case, though?
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. Every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself
Sounds good.
comfortable.
I said take a seat, not go to Vat's game.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
And I love that Codsworth goes right next to these guys. Okay, now he goes away. I was gonna say, what the hell?
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
What else? Describe my vault.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person.
Agreed.
Anything else you remember?
Oh, I got plenty of things to remember, my fine sir.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
Anything else I remember? How about my little boy?
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
They mentioned the Institute earlier from some people out there.
So, you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You kind of look like it, but I didn't know you were a prototype.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
So you're one of them. I don't know if I should trust you.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
He kind of realized that he was garbage, so he started to live his life in the Commonwealth. I like that. That means synths do have, well, kind of like a soul in a way. I like that.
You don't know anything about them. Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
That's cool. So he is a
Either
discard.
way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
Does he look like? Oh, he definitely had a voice, man. I mean, it's been chills down my nether regions.
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper. Across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
He definitely had a big-ass gun. Big enough for for things I like to do.
The man who killed my husband, he had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it, but that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
He was kind of old.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Kellogg, like the cereal?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
10 years old?
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Oh, looks like we got some snooping to do in someone's household.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
Oh, don't worry, if it is him... Oh, shit, I can take his stuff now. Hold on. I'm taking stuff. Got some good stuff I want. Like ammo, coffee cup, and dog tags. Yes. What's this? Mary Bullfinch case file.
The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
This is a side quest I might
Do
do.
be
That sounds cool. God, I want your shit. You got a lot of stuff that I want, and I want it. So, this wouldn't be considered stealing. Out of the way. Codsworth, I'm gonna shoot you. I'll do it later. But yeah, talking about the GTX 1070 that I got, my motherboard's little connector for the PCI Express port was malfunctioning. Not the actual clip that locks it to place, but the actual board of my GTX 770 got stuck in between in the side there. So I literally couldn't pull it off without forcing the... I had to force it out, which scared the shit out of me.
Dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
I agree. I think it's Kellogg as well. But yeah, I was so scared of actually taking out the 1070 with everything connected, so I literally gutted down my system and cleaned it. And then with my motherboard tray is removable, so I pulled that out.
Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open.
I'll take a minute to get that open. And then when I pulled the motherboard tray out and tried to remove it, I still couldn't get it off. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Why don't you give it a try?
Well, I will shortly, but I couldn't believe how hard a pain in the ass it was to take out my old graphics card until I realized I had to...
Try the door.
Fine, I'll try the fucking door.
Won't be able to pick this.
No luck.
Hey, Valentine.
Stubborn lock, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a stubborn lock.
Platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Hopefully. Alright, now we have to get the key to Kellogg's house in order to continue. But yeah, I took the motherboard tray out, tried to take it out, and I noticed that just that itty-bitty bit of that board was stuck into the little lock thing, so I couldn't get the lock out. The lock is perfectly fine on the PCI Express slot, so I had to pull. I literally pulled with the fear of me breaking the motherboard. I eventually got it out and then I realized the actual slot that was soldered into the motherboard was pulled, and I was like, holy shit, I don't know if I'm able to get this in. So I took like an hour just to try to fix it and try to get the slot back into an even place. And eventually I got the video card in, and thankfully... Ooh, this guy sounds lovely.
This is what I like about you, Wellingham. You know what you want. Not trying to be anything other than helpful. Those people down there. Lower field workers always want what they haven't earned.
Oh, astute observation. Impressive. That Mr. Hanley looks to be in excellent condition. Pardon me, but I just wanted to say how refreshing it is to see another model both intact and in service.
He's not talking. Oh, come on, Codsworth. I think I can converse. Hey, dude. Oh, look at you. You two look like twins.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully.
Oh, really?
Let me know when you're ready to order.
Not now.
A prudent decision.
Wow, what a dick. I need to fix your subroutines. But, yeah, I couldn't get... I managed to put it back in, connected everything, started the computer, and I knew it passed post because I had the motherboard, PC speaker connected to my motherboard, so I knew it passed post. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I have two other PCI x 16 slots on my motherboard connected those, and the video card worked perfectly fine. The only downside about both ports only had wiring for ×8 configuration. So I'm like, is this video card gonna work like shit when I use it? So I did some research, and it said it's pretty marginal, like 10 to 20% difference in frame rates, but still like twice as fast as my GTX 770. So I was like, fuck it, and then attempted another reconnect of my video card to the main PCI Express port, and then all of a sudden, like magic, it just decided to go in all the way flush. So I'm like, okay, I'm leaving it alone, reconnect everything again, and then I finally got my monitor screen. I'm just like, fuck yes, I don't have to buy a new motherboard because I almost tore it to pieces.
Afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look
Oh,
who it
really?
is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
You first, my lady.
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in print.
Really?
You can read all about it in the next issue.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
Oh, you're still kind of bitchy. I'll leave that be. I'll talk to you in a few moments. Yeah, I finally got everything to work. It passed post, I got everything connected, until I realized I'm missing a SATA cord for another hard drive I was going to get later on. But I got everything connected, everything's back to normal, and everything's running. Oh my god, yay. Oh, Cosworth isn't here, so he didn't get pissed off. Good. I'm happy. Okay, I'm hidden, so let's take a look in here. Really? You'll see like this.
Sweet.
Kellogg's house key. Oh wow, that was easy. I'll take the duct tape too. Okay, fuck that. I don't need to talk to you. I stole it. I'm happy. I do my instinct and steal shit, move away, and go home. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I got a fairly decent price of $3.99 for the, was it the Super Clock Black Edition, I think that was called? I thought it was a decent price, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And then hopefully by Christmas I'll have a PlayStation 4 and also have Project 501 get in, but I'm still waiting on some things to happen first before that gets started. So I'm not even sure I have I don't even know. What's it? Let's just say I still gotta do a few things before I even do that little Project 501 in place, but it involves something.
Today's Halloween, but do we get treats? No, it's all tricks all day.
Wait, it's Halloween in the game? Oh shit, it is! It's Halloween in this game. I was gonna say, what do you talk about Halloween? It's fucking like December 5th or something? 6th or something? At the time of recording? That didn't make any sense. Alright, so they got that. I got that out of my chest. I got a fully functioning.
This is all much more exciting than domestic life, I assure you.
It just appeared out of nowhere. Everything's good. Everything. The GTX 1070 is running on 100% power, and I am happy. It is awesome. And I can actually play things really well.
All right, let's head in. You do the honors.
Sounds good. Ready to cut a bitch. Ready to cut a bitch.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Yeah, he's not in here. That's too bad. Take some of the stuff.
You meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
Oh, quiet.
The place seems small to you? I figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
I agree. More duct tape. I like duct tape. Driver ball peen. What's this? There is a button.
Nothing here. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
I agree. It's nice. Ooh,
Look at
cola.
this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Nuka cherry. Nuka cherry. Nice, and food too. Orange Mentats, whatever the fuck that is. Cabinet, cigs, oil. Good. And that looks like stim packs.
Check out what's on that table.
Cigar box.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Yeah.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Yeah. Dog meat.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. You can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
What do you think, my friend?
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you.
I
You don't
am
need
dangerous.
to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I don't know. I might need your help on this one, but maybe I should go on my own.
If you need me, just come knocking. If not, then the next time I see you, I hope it's with your son, safe and sound.
Oh, nice. So we got Valentine available as a companion. But we can't do that now because we need our little doggy. Our little dog meat isn't what he's called now. Oh man, ammo. I am happy. Some water. Oh, man, there's gotta be more stuff in here. It's ridiculous. It's got corn. Oh, more duct tape. That makes me happy. Handcuffs. Damn, we're gonna do some kinky shit. Cooking pan. I'm not a real girl. Ugh. Alright. We gotta get dog meat. That's what we're gonna have to do next. You know what? I'll probably do that off camera and do some exploring while I go off camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off now. Since we got a good 20 minutes of bit. Holy shit! You just appeared out of nowhere. Hi.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
Hello, cutie. Oh, and I leveled up. Okay, I will follow you later, doggy. We will do this on the next episode of Let's Play Fallout 4. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.